Good evening, everybody. So this is Priya Pyle again, and adding to her, I am an hijab partner in State Street HCL Services, and I'm a founder of LinkedIn Local Kobai. Also, I just believe in sharing my knowledge. That's all, and I have not done anything wonder in my life, but only thing I have done, which I am so proud of it, is that I love whatever I do, whatever it is. I don't do something if I don't have an interest on it. I don't do something if I don't feel that satisfaction and I don't feel that love. So yeah, today we're gonna talk about something which is very close to my heart, and I everybody goes through this on a daily basis, like negativity. And due to this COVID situation, I believe this has been like a hype. Like everywhere we see, it's completely negativity, and this is a time everybody has to be very strong and come forward to just share the positivity among around us so that everybody will be happy and safe. This is what is I all wanted from my heart. So beginning with the presentation today, I would like to tell you the agenda. So we'll be having in 45 minutes of session, and post that we'll give you 15 minutes for a question and answers round. So if there's anything you would like to ask me, you may please reach out to me. Even if you cannot reach out to me right now, you may reach out to me later on with the help of this Best of HR forum. And in between, if there's something, you may just raise an hand. There's an option. If not, you may write your questions on a chat box so that we can able to discuss it at the end of the session. So thank you. Hope you all will cooperate with me. So let us begin with for agenda, like how to overcome negativity and to think positive. First thing is very important. What is negativity? So without knowing that, how could I start this? So negativity is, for you it is different, for me it is different. So what is negativity to me may not be a negativity to you. Negativity is a perception and it will be unique to you, unique to everybody. So something which is not felt as positive, so something which is not positive, that is what is called negativity. So few of the examples I would like to tell you, like gossiping, anger, impatience, jealousy, feeling guilty, getting aggressive, frustration, looking for attention. All these are like characteristics of a negativity. If negativity is just a thought, nothing else, and when the whole world is viewed negatively, it may cause you to concentrate and observe more negative energy. You keep on thinking negativity, you will get only negative energy. So today I want to talk about something. At least I want 10% of the crowd, if will be happy, if we can move from the negativity to positive, it will be a great success for me. So yeah, going forward, there's lots of perceptions that people think overthinking may cause negativity. So what is overthinking? It's just a thinking. If you do not give your brain like what to say, if you do not give a work to your brain, that your brain is dead. So your brain's major work is thinking, whether, but the difference is good thinking or bad thinking. So anything good thinking, I would say right thinking. So right thinking is not the problem, but wrong thinking is the problem. So what is right thinking and wrong thinking, we have to confirm first. Because if we do not think, and I'm not asking you don't think anything, that is what the negativity is. Not like that. Lots of people will think like, if you think, oh, if you keep on thinking something, then that will create a negative. It's not like that. For example, if you went for a what is it, the friends get together to Goa, there's a Goa memories in your head, right? And you're thinking those, that's not negativity. That's something giving you positivity. That's something giving you happiness. That's a good thinking. We need to focus on bad thinking. What is bad thinking? What is wrong thinking? Which is something not right, which is something is based on the belief, which is not the reality. So for example, we watch a ghost movie, we get scared of ghosts. There's no ghost. It's just a belief we saw in the movie, and then we start assuming it. So whatever we assume, whatever we think, we imagine, those are the bad thinkings, because there's no reality into it. But I went to Goa with my friends, that was a reality actually. So I'm thinking happy about it, but something which has not even happened, we are just imagining about it. That is actually a bad thinking, and hence that is causing negativity. Not overthinking cause negativity. So this, I want to be very clear on this, because there's lots of people I think like, overthinking causes negativity. No, if you're thinking very good, something good, it's not causing you negativity. It's good. If you're not thinking anything, then your brain is dead, then it's not working, you're not giving any work to your brain, and that's useless there. So think as much as good you can, but just don't think the bad thing. Just don't imagine, just don't make yourself into a situation which is not at all happening. Just don't assume things. So whatever has happened or whatever is going to be happen, just imagine that and make yourself to feel happy. Imagine good things. This is what is the perception. Like overthinking is not leading to negativity, but only the bad thinking is leading to negativity. Now, why negativity is bad? What it causes? How it affects in every human life? First thing is negativity affect your future, so which has not happened. So what I told you yesterday, whatever I told you before, is like whatever you think, if it's just an imagination and which is creating a negativity, then obviously it is going to affect your future. So you are what you think. Actually, the more negative energy into your life, the more you have the positivity of creating a future based on what you are currently thinking. So this negative thought starts to create a vicious cycle in our life, making it more challenging. Negativity has the potential of causing you to a life that may be from like full of potential, like it is making you away from those lives. So one must be like, if whatever you imagine, obviously it's going to affect you in future. So for example, if I feel sad right now, if I feel so scared, as I told you, like if I watching ghost movie, like I watched a ghost movie, come home, and if I start thinking about it, then at the night I have a dream of ghost. So this is what is affecting our future. So even in future, even after coming out of the theater, that thinking is not going away from my head. So that is what is affecting us now. So what we have to do is, let's not make that particular scenario affect you. If you have seen the movie, just leave it there itself. Start thinking something else, not that itself, so that your future will be positive. Don't let that affect your future. Then negativity harm others. So negativity energy affects all those around you. So when you project negative thoughts, have a bad mood, or even use negative words, like example, if you're at home and you have come home with some frustration from your office, your boss maybe would have been scolded you or something, you have not kept that at office, you have come with that same mind at home, and you started fighting, you started getting angry, you started getting aggressive on it with your surroundings, with your family members, with your wife, with your spouse, with your kid, with your parents. So this shouldn't be happen. If you are negative, of course it will show you to the other persons as well. The reaction of it will be shown to the others people. So let not harm others people. So this is what the major, the saddest part of negativity, because only you are not affected with that negativity, you are affecting the whole surroundings of yours with this negativity. Also, one more thing I want to add on to is this negativity. For example, if you come home, you have come with a very aggressive, any sad mood or something like that. We have kid at home, just go talk. If you have a kid at home, go talk to him. Do not make sure you do not have that particular mind into him, because again that is affecting a kid which don't even know what is going to be happen with him. He has no idea what have you had gone through. But if you started scolding them, or if you started quarreling at them, getting so aggressive on them, then obviously that is going to affect the whole surroundings of yours. And the other thing is negativity harm your physical body. So the more negative you are in your life, the more chance of getting a depression, getting into a stress. Like first thing is, we generally get a headache if we are very very stressed up. We will not be able to concentrate on any of the work. So this is what the major the major effect of negativity. So if you see like how this is affecting your surroundings, your own body, the nature which we are living in. So this is what is like something shouldn't be happening. This is just because we are thinking negativity. We are thinking into a negative, what we are coming to one place to different place with a negative mind. That's the reason this is happening. So like the more negativity in your life, the more chance of the physical problems occurs. It may be like anything. If you can see the most the very common diseases nowadays, called diabetes, the main reason, if you could figure out, it is because of the stress. So if you are happy, if you are positive inside, no diseases can harm you. So please keep this in your mind. Now let us see how can we overcome all this negativity thoughts, negative scenarios, negative thinking. How can we come out of it? First thing is question yourself, like, should I really take this seriously? If something is happening around you which you feel it's not that positive, then hence that is a negative. And question yourself, is this, should I take this seriously or should I just ignore it? And then what can I learn from this situation? If something is happening really bad, if something is happening not as positive as you think, so just learn what you should not do. So for example, I could say, if a father and mother is having a fight and you don't feel that that is good, so make sure you learn from this, like in future you should not do this. If you find in a public place a person is disrespecting a female, which is again creating a negativity, you should learn from that. Yes, you should always respect a female in your life. Then which one is a good thing about the situation? Also always try to figure out something good from the situation. And like, don't be like too focused on a small mistakes or small bad day, instead of like focusing on the 95% of the life that tends to be positive. It's at the end, everything is like, how can you be positive? So if you invest your complete day in those negativity thoughts, then of course you'll not be able to be positive. I remember something like, my grandma used to say, like, there is one positive vibes around us. So whatever we say, there's an angel around roaming whole universe. So you have to always talk something very good, very positive, which you want in your life, because you never know when the angel will cross you and when she listen to that. Because the angel, wherever she goes, she always keeps telling is like, make your wish comes true, your wish comes true. So if you, what way, you never know when she comes around you. So whatever you talk, whatever you think in a good way, think in a positive way, talk in a good way, talk good things, so that if the angels comes around you, it will, whatever it will be, so if it is going to be in reality, then it is going to be a good thing to be in reality, not a bad thing. So that's what I learned from my childhood. Everybody of, I'm sure, would have learned something or some other thing from their parents, from their grandparents. So try to utilize that in your own life. Next thing is, set a healthy boundaries. So at first it's going to be like really hard to set these boundaries for yourself. But imagine you were listening to someone complains about their situations and you don't have such attitude of yourself. Like you may still find yourself to be like 4 hours later. Like it's not that people express themselves and how they feel, but at some point you have to focus on finding a solution and then acting on it. So people will come to you, people ask for solution, you may find yourself like still listening to them for the 4 hours. So it shouldn't like that. You make sure you understand the situation and you try to figure it out some solution from that, instead of just sit and listening it. So give some give some work to your brain. Try to figure out a solution instead of just sitting and listening to those things. And also, if you, for example, so when we don't set in healthy boundaries for ourselves, it's like we are just letting anyone or anything else in our life to get into our life. Like imagine if you just left your door unlocked and open window, anyone could come in and just use your things without your permission and leave you like unwantedly, like you leave you like just like that dead. So don't leave the doors open. Make sure if something is somebody is coming and telling you something, do not take that. Give this, give them, if it is something solution oriented thing, make sure you figure it out some solution. If not, just stay away from that. Make that boundaries around you, that those things shouldn't come under you. If you found two people gossiping about somebody else, let's not enter into it. You have to be positive in your life, so you make sure you should not enter into their boundaries. So you should make sure, like, you set a boundaries that okay, people before coming to you, before coming and talking to you about somebody else, before people come and start gossiping about others to you, then okay, she will never come for and gossiping and all. She never used to talk about the other people. She never used to talk anything bad or anything negative about other people. So make sure you create such perceptions among others about you, which will actually help you to stay positive. I'm not telling you don't talk to your friends or don't talk to your family members. That's okay, but there is something, limitations should be there. So you should understand what is in quality time, what is in quality talk, and what is in gossiping. So try to understand the differentiation in this and then act accordingly. Then be grateful of whatever you have. Don't always keep, okay, she has such a big bungalow, when do I have such a big bungalow? Or else like, she has a big car, she like, generally girls, she has a boyfriend who's so rich. Don't think about all such things. Whatever you have, be happy about it. Like, you get 3 meals a day, you have an really good, you have a normal house to stay, you have your clean water to drink, you have an very happy and kind family and friends. That's enough for life. Don't just imagine yourself, don't make yourself feel low by seeing someone else, because you never know what is their story, what is going on in their house. So I've just seen a video recently in Instagram. So there's one couple sitting at home and they were like seeing, so Instagram post, people post like, they're going to London, Switzerland, all those, and these couples are like, when will we go to such places? And when you understand their stories, they have taken lots of loans and they have to just show off. Only with that they are earning. So everyone's story is different. Do not try to put yourself in anybody's stories. You are unique. So be happy with whatever you have. This is what makes everybody feel positive. If you keep on thinking like, okay, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have laptop, I don't have a system, you keep on thinking also, that is again creating a negativity. So whatever has God has given you, God has a different plans for you. So be grateful, be thankful for whatever you have. Then don't repeat the negative thoughts. Like, be stubborn about protecting your mind, standing the grounds of like, I'm not going to be there. This has to be there in the mind. So this requires like deliberate turn from the negativity. Identify the negative thoughts. As soon as we have one can help us to refuse to repeat the cycle. So if something is negative is happening in my mind, you should identify, okay, this is a good thinking or this is a bad thinking. If something is causing depression, stress, sadness, like look at your emotions. If you're feeling sad about something, don't think about it. Stop it there itself. Be stubborn in these things. How you stubborn at home when your mom gives you a milk to drink? No, I don't want to drink a milk. Be stubborn like that, so that nothing bad should repeat in your head. So if something, for example, you had a fight with your boss yesterday, it's okay, you are leaving that thought there itself. Don't come with that thought at home and make a negativity again. So here you have to be really stubborn to do not repeat the negative thoughts. Then focus on only your breathing. Have you ever tried this? Like, go to a open air space, like near to the, I know in this COVID we'll not be able to go out, but yes, you may sit at a corner at your home, maybe a terrace or a balcony. Just concentrate on your breath. Concentrate on your nose and your stomach, from where the breath is there. So take it to 1 or 2 minutes pause, and then like take a deep breath, and then usually whatever, and then it's like, make sure you are breathing with your stomach and through your nose. So you feel that, okay, from here we are getting this breathe inside and then breathe outside. So imagine your breath. just see how it is, because that is this is imagination is a reality, because this is breathing is reality, it is happening already. You are just trying to concentrate your breath, concentrate your breath, be attached to the nature. When I say about nature, you are the nature. Nature is not something different. You are the nature. You creates the nature. If you are not there, nature is not there. If nature is not there, you are not there. This is how it runs. So like for example, what like for example, if you see a kid, how happy he is when you go to a park. Park is nothing about, he is happy about whatever is happy, whatever is there in the surroundings. Surroundings, I mean to say the trees, the plants, the whatever, the the ants. Maybe you can see there's an ant, small ants you can see on the roof walls or somewhere. Keep concentrate there, see how it is going, where it is going. You will enjoy, you feel enjoying, you feel like you're enjoying it, and make sure you enjoy it. Just not like, okay, it's like I have asked you to sit and take see, check your breathe or something like that. It's nothing like that. I'm asking you to do a meditation or something, but I'm asking you to just concentrate on your breath. That's it, nothing else. Be connected to the nature. Like during this focus, only the air going in and air going out should be your you have to concentrate, and nothing else. Hence you can get attached to your own body, which is actually a very positive thing. Then set new goals. So you have done your yogas, you have done your breathing exercise and everything. What is the use? What is the purpose of your life? That you have to figure it out. You have to set a goals. Like figure it out when you want to complete the big goals. Then your work backwards towards creating a milestone along the way. Like this is just to give you a general idea. Ultimately, the universe has its own plan. So for example, if you say like, okay, I have set a goal to be a photographer, but my parents asked me to study in engineering, then how can I set a goal? So God has already made a plan for you, but you make sure you decide a goal and you focus on this goal, so that the whole surroundings will be in that particular way and help you to achieve the goal. So ask yourself how if for any goals, if you set, ask yourself like how this is going to help you financially, how this is going to increase your happiness, like exactly what do you want to do in your life, why are you here, why are you alive, what is the purpose of your life. Figure it out. That this is what in the real sense is called the finding a goals. It's not that I want to become a prime minister tomorrow. This is not the goal. You have to figure it out, what is the reason you're alive, to understand yourself. That is the very important thing. And then work towards your goal. Set a routine in life. For example, get up in this during COVID, you get lots of time. Many people would have complaints like, we don't get time to work on our passion, we don't get time to do this because of a 9 to 5 job. But now you have like hell lot of times. So make a routine. So for example, I wake up like 7 o'clock. Make sure you read some books, make sure you meditate for some time early in the morning, which gives you a peace of mind, and you exercise, which gives you an energy for the whole day. And then you do something which you love, like dancing, singing, music. You like comedies, to listen to some comedies, try acting. So invest your time to whatever you love to do, whatever it always you feel like, okay, I want to do that in future. This is the time. Get up and do that particular thing, and do it in a routine, so that you not miss it, and then it will become, and then make that particular thing as your life. Then read books, lots of books. That is again going to help you a lot to increase your knowledge. Like set a daily self-care routine, make sure to schedule fun activities, which I already said, and self-care time to your life. So to intentionally create a space for good things to happen. So when we are already busy in all such good things, we have already set a routine. Okay, morning I have to do meditate, then exercise, then I have to read, then I have to dance, then I have to work, and then I have to cook, and then I have to take care of my pet, or then I have to take care of gardening, or then I have to take care of my kid. If you have already set up this routine, where is the chance that you will get a time to be negative? So all these things, if you do something in a routine in a whole day, it will make you feel positive the whole day, and it will not give a time for you. Don't make yourself free for anything, so that nothing can distract you. That's basically the negative thoughts I'm talking about. Then celebrate success, small success. For example, uh, during this time, if you cook something, whom have, like, for if any, the male member of the family, they would have tried so many new dishes, so celebrate it. Click some pictures, post it. If that is what you feel celebration, celebrate it your own way. If you feel like calling and telling your parents, okay, I have cooked this today, that's another point of kind of celebration. It's not that you have to celebrate in a, there's any particular criteria of a celebration. No, celebrate it as you wish, whatever you, whatever way you wish, whatever your way you want the celebration to be. So for example, if your kid has done some won some competitions, bake a cake at home or celebrate at home, just have a mini party theme at home. Make sure you do it by yourself. You arrange your home, you make a greeting card for your kid, or your kid, you can ask your kid to create a greeting card for your parents. So do something creative also while celebrating success. So this is what it means. Whatever small things you do, celebrate it. If it's yours, if it's your parents, if it's your partners, if it's your kids, celebrate everyone's success. So when something goes right in your life, celebrate that success in your mind. By celebrating your success and cultivating the focusing of your passionate energy on the task, projects, and people you love the most, so your success can be increased. So when you celebrate, if I'm happy, like I have taken this webinar, I got very nice feedback, and I just kept it with me, that's fine. But this is also a celebration, this is also a success for me, that it went so well, I got very nice feedback. I should celebrate it with my partner, with my family, with my kids. Then it is again making the celebration double, making the happiness double. And hence again, this is distracting all those negativity around you and only making the positivity around you. So always try to make sure how most of the positivity can be utilized by you. Most important thing, take care of yourself, your body. This is very important. You only, if you are positive, the whole surroundings will be positive. So what you have to do is you have to take care of yourself, health, mentally, physically, in all the sorts of things. You have to make sure your body is fit, your mind is active. So take care of yourself in the mind, body, soul, and heart. All of it wholeheartedly. Becomes more self-aware of your surroundings, yourself, and others. Like, acknowledge that your life is your responsibility. Nobody else is there to take care of life. Your parents, your families, your partners are there. But at the end, you have to make sure it's your body, you need to take care of it. You have to get up and go and take your water to drink for yourself. You have to get up and cook. At least you have to get up and take your food, and then you have to chew by your own mouth. Nobody else can do that. You have to think by your own brain. You have to write by your own hand. So it's all about you. So you have to focus on yourself is very, very important to any of the things. Whatever it is, it's only you is going to be there. So make sure you believe in yourself. You are the one who can create wonders. Just have these thoughts in your mind. This will spread the positivity all around you. Then accept the change. When I say accept the change, like how COVID, nobody was planned about this COVID, right? That there's some coronavirus gonna come and everybody gonna be at home. It's almost like more than 50 days we all are at home. Some of them have never ever stepped out of this house in this 51 days. Like, as I have never lived this, I have never been outside in this 51 in this 50 days. So this is something we have not expected. We were going as usual to our office, we are working there. But this is something happened suddenly. Life is full of change. This is what it is. Change is like uncertain. You cannot predict it. So you have to accept that change. How we are accepting? There are so many trainers who were going out for a training, but now they're taking a webinars. Every office who has never ever imagined work from home are actually doing work from home by just with the help of the technology. So you have to be innovative, you have to be creative whenever there's a changes, because changes is what is life. You have to accept that change and happily with lots of creativity and innovations. So many of us resistance to change in our lives. What we must do is to learn to accept that change that will happen. Like, haven't you heard of that? The only constant in life is change, and change is what you have to accept. So there's a lot of truth to that. So as we continuously go through changes, whether good or bad, but there is a change, that is for sure. So accept the change are the part of accepting the change are the part of the life that can help you to relax and be more accepting. So if you do not accept the change, you will again go to a negative thoughts. You will keep on thinking, I should go to office to work. If you keep on thinking, my employees are not coming for office to work, watch because of this corona, why do this corona has come, why it's happening to all of us. Instead of thinking all such things, you get up, you innovate, you make sure you start working from home, you make sure you start connecting people, you make sure you see what others people are doing in their life to be more innovative. So get ideas from others and just do not sit idle, and just do not see like, oh, just do not what to say, hate the change, but accept the change happily. Then think positive and be happy. So those are like, I said, like, okay, these are the things that can help you to come out of the negativity. But the main important thing is think positive and be happy. Whatever is happening in your life, make sure you give your mind a strict, what to say, strict, give your mind a strict order that you should be positive. Only positive thoughts should enter into my brain. No negative thoughts should enter into my brain. That stubbornness should be there in yours. And also be happy. So how you can be positive? A positive inner dialogue leads to giving off a positive vibration. You're happy from inside, you're happy from outside. If you keep on thinking, why is this happening with me? Oh my God, this is happening only with me. All my friends are enjoying. Only I'm at home. So this is all like negative thoughts. But you keep on thinking, okay, maybe I can go in future for India. Maybe I can plan something with my friends. Maybe I can talk to my friends. Maybe just keep on thinking something good, which is creating a positivity around you. The healthier the character inside you, inside your mind, the healthier is your outer life become. So it's all about how healthy you are from heart, how positive you are inside. So positive vibration attracts positive outcomes. There are people like, okay, they're very negative from inside, but also, yeah, everything is fine with me, everything is fine with me, yeah, everything is good, I'm happy. And so it's not that you have to say, even when you say you're happy, you should look happy. That's what important. Internally you have to be happy. That's a very important thing. There's few tips I would like to tell you to be positive. Spend more time with the people who lifted you up, your parents, your boss, your colleagues, maybe your kid also, who can appreciate you. Sorry, there's a ping from somebody. Okay, I missed the half an hour session. Okay, sure. Thank you. So yeah, spend more time with the people who lifted you up. It could be anybody, it could be even your kid who gives you an encouragement. Maybe even that will help you to be positive. So, and less time or no time with the people who just bring you down by being negative and critical. Don't be with the you will understand, right? We are that actually, we are not animals. This is what the difference between animals and humans, that we can think, we can act. But animals can only act, they cannot think, they don't have a brain. We have got a brain to think, we got a brain to understand, we got a brain to realize what is good and what is wrong. So you will very clearly understand if somebody is negative, is negativity. There's some people who are very negative, who always talk about why such things are happening, this should not happen, something like that. Don't be in touch with those people for a longer time. Be with the one who is giving, who is spreading positivity, that the surroundings will be positivity. again start with how you are positivity, but also even if you are quite dull or you're quite emotionally weak today, spend time with the people who are positive, your family members, your kid, your partners, your colleagues, your boss, with anybody who gives some positivity to your life. And let in the information that supports you. Don't just sit idle. It's always, if you have to be positive, keep thinking good things, keep investing your time, keep reading, keep getting a new information. So like you can do is like, in this time there are a lot of webinars I can see. Try connecting with people, try understanding the values, try understanding what's happening around you. Don't let your brain sit idle, or else, like, like what happened in those there's some what is that, we use this walls for construction of the houses. So if that has been kept for a long time, it will get some brownish color, which is like we get some what to say, repair or something like that if you do not use something. Even if, like, for example, if you're taking car, if you do not drive your car for almost like 52 to 60 days, you will have to go to the service and to the center and make sure you get the car repaired, because if something is not working for a long time, it will get repaired. So make sure you don't make your brain to repair. Please have your brain active and keep getting lots of information, whatever it is. If you have interest on music, go to YouTube. There are lots of now information is like readily available anywhere. You can Google it, you can YouTube it. This generation, we are so lucky to be here in this generation, because information is nowhere like no more expensive. In fact, no more cost. There's no cost for any information. You can just go to Google, get an information, go to YouTube, get an information with a practicality. So whatever it is, if you're good and if you have an interest, it's just that your interest has to be there, or something should be there. If like you like cooking, go to YouTube, see lots of recipes. You like music, see what and all things can be done in future for the music. So these all, start investing your time more and more in learning new things, which actually don't give a place for the negativity. Stay happy. The last thing I would like to say is like, be like a kid. You have seen a kid, does he have any interest or sorry, stress or depression? Even if you see a kid, you keep smiling, because you see the kids always smiles from heart, from their soul. They don't have anything running in their head. They are just as pure as anybody could. Be like a kid. Listen to the podcast, listen and read a blogs or post or characters in a book that motivates you or that makes you laugh. At the end, only thing you have to take care is you have to be positive. How can you be positive? Only way is you have to be happy from inside, from your soul, from your mind, from your brain. Each and every part of your body should be happy and active. So keep working, keep getting involved with the good things, keep getting network with the good people, like have fun or uplift conversation with your partners, kids, or co-workers. Keep talking good things. Keep interacting yourself while learning new things. This is what can make you happy. Do something which you love, which gives you satisfaction, inner satisfaction. But it could be anything. Reading books, doing exercise, playing badminton, even browsing on the internet, even going YouTube. Nowadays, YouTube is like big thing. Even if you want, if there's lot of things to learn there. So invest your time in learning new things, and please be happy. That is what is going to make you positive. So yeah, with this note, I would like to conclude this. If there is anything, yeah, this last one thing, these are the hashtags you need to follow in your life, according to me, because hashtags are so popular in your life. I always follow these hashtags. So always smile first things, get into the nature, and always compliment yourself. Look at the mirror and compliment yourself. Okay, how beautiful I'm today. Okay, my this is looking beautiful. My that is looking. Just keep complimenting yourself. Take a good sleep. That's very important. 8 hours of sleep is mandatory. Meet friends. If you cannot meet in this particular time, to call them, do a video call. There's lots of technologies has been improved. So talk to them. and we try to mingle with, I mean, this is the time like whom you have not even spoken from so long, you can just dial him, dial her, or talk to them. That will give again a very good feeling. I always have this therapy whenever I feel sad, whenever I feel low. I just pick up my call and I call my friends in a group chat, group videos. That is what is giving me an happiness always. And then last thing is take care of your own body. That is like, if you do not take care of body, there's nobody else in the earth is going to take care of your body. It's only you who has to take care of your body, who has to take care of your own self. So thank you so much, guys. Hope this has made some positivity into your life. With this, I would like to conclude. So stay happy and stay healthy. If there's any other questions you would like to ask, please do let me know. You can write it in the chat box if there is anything. So as somebody has asked about the recording, you can see the recording of the session tomorrow in YouTube. The link is being shared by Baju. If there's any questions, guys, you would like to ask, do let me know. You can write it in the chat box, or there is a raise hand option. You can click on that. If there's any questions. Okay, there's a question from Mr. Reddy. Are we wired to be negative? No, not at all. It's you who think like. It's all depend on your imagination. It's all depend on your thinking. If you think positive, sorry, made again to negative. There's one more from Mile again to go negative. Sorry, I didn't get this question. As the first thing I would like to ask to, I would like to answer to Reddy. It's all about your thinking. If you think you can do it, you will achieve something. If you think, okay, I cannot do this, you can never do that. So it's all about your own thinking. There's a question from BTD. I don't know, that's your name appearing over there. Okay, how to handle stress? Oh, very important topic. How can you handle stress? If you're being stressed, as I already told you, go and talk to your friends. If that is the therapy works for you. If that didn't work for you, go talk to a kid. If even that's not working, go outside. Go, I mean, maybe in front at your house, at the balcony, or at a take one small place. Sit there, concentrate on your breath, as I already discussed. Just the nose and the stomach. Concentrate your breath. Get yourself attached to the nature. You will feel the difference. It's 100% my own tried method. So try use this. Okay, it's from Anil. Ma'am, it's really helped me to stay positive in current situation. Thank you so much. If I add value to your life, I'm really grateful that this helped you. Then sometimes we realize late. We are thinking negative, so how to overcome it? Sometimes that's true. We realize it. There's nothing wrong if you realize late, but at least it's good that you realized it. So that's what I told you. Your brain is there, it will think. If it doesn't think, then there's no point of having a brain. Why? Then your brain is going to be idle. So if there's something is there running on, if you feel, there's some people who will figure it out late, that is that was a negative thought, or is that was the right thought. So if you're realizing late that it was a negative thought, that's okay, there's no problem at all. But when you realize that it's a negative thought, then you make sure you do not repeat that thought. Then you make sure you come out of it. Then you try to get involved to some other thing, so that you cannot get that negative thoughts again. But that's totally fine if you're realizing it late. But acting whenever you are realizing it as soon as possible, that is important. Thank you. Okay. Any other questions, guys? How to handle arrogant, rude people who spreads negativity in office among staff? Yeah, this I already discussed. Like, there are the people who are negative, who are arrogant. You just have to stay away from it. Make a boundary around you. that person should not come into that boundary. You should not allow anybody else to come into that particular boundary. You have to be stubborn here. It's not that you're being rude, but you're being stubborn for your own benefit. If you feel that person is spreading negativity, stay away from him. That is the best thing you can do to save your own self, and that is very important. You have to save your own self. Nobody else is there coming to you to give you positivity. There are people around you who gives you negativity. It's you who have to stay away from them. What is the question? After realizing also, next day again the same thoughts coming. Yeah, it will. It's not that the thought will go just like that. You have to work on that. You have to make sure you spend time something which is giving in positivity. So as I already discussed, make a routine. Do not give a time to your brain to think something else. This is what I wanted to say. Do not, if you make yourself busy in your complete routine by reading, meditating, exercising, doing your favorite things like maybe dancing, singing, whatever it is, keep yourself busy so that no negative thoughts enter. There's no space for negativity. You have to make sure you build your surroundings like that you should not allow any negativity. There should not be any space. If there's no space, no negativity will come. If you're completely held up from morning to evening, no negativity will come. How, for example, if you are busy at office into some project, you keep getting your calls from your home, you were not able to attend the call. Why? Because you are busy in something else. The same thing, you have to think that as a call. You don't want to take that negative call. What you have to do, you have to make yourself busy. If you're busy in something else, how could you able to take that call? This is how it is. Make your routine and let not anything get into your particular routine which is not part of the routine, so that your routine should be that busy. Each and every hour you have to make sure you assign it in such a way that you do not get any extra time where that negativity comes into. So hope this finds an answer for you and this helps you. Anything else? Any other questions, guys? Thank you, CP Moy. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nishal. That's really very good to hear that. I'm always available for anything. If there's any personal coaching you require, personal mentoring you require, I'm available. You may reach out to us. Is there any other questions? You have the contact number in the screen. You may call up to that and you may ask for me. Thank you. Thank you, Hari. I'm glad that it made you felt it as an information session. So any other questions, or would like anybody would like to ask anything? Wow, that's so good to read this. Sajina. Okay, thank you, ma'am, for the session. Lot of my problem got. I'm so happy for you that this session's helped you to solve your problem. This is like the best feedback I've ever received. If I'm making some difference in your life, that's what is I'm glad about. Thank you so much. Okay, then if there's no any questions, let's wind it up the session.
Okay, good evening, guys. I hope there are no other questions for her. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for such an insightful session. It gave us a clear difference between what negativity really is and what it is not. And thank you for suggesting ways to overcome it. It was an essential topic to hear on to during these days. So thank you once again from the Best of HR Forum side, and thank you everyone for participation. Keep participating. Stay safe, guys. Thank you.
It's all my pleasure. Thank you so much for hearing me. Bye bye. Take care and stay happy.